Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, doing another business spotlight interview. And today I've got James Clark, and James is the managing director of Elite Services Group. Welcome, James. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Go on, tell us little bit about Elite Services Group.
Okay, so Elite Services Group was started in April 2012. I started the company. I was just a gasman in a van in 2012. Quickly after that, my brother came on board, which is Ben Clark. He's an electrician, electrical side of the business. So yeah, started doing gas boilers for the first few years. My brother was doing the electrical side, and then quite quickly we went over to the renewable sector because with our two trades at hand, it really was quite an easy transition to do renewable energy. Predominantly for the first few years under the old RHI scheme, we was fitting heat pumps, taking out oil boilers and fitting heat pumps, and it was working really well. Since then, the market has massively changed with the energy prices going sky high. We've gone over to solar panels and battery storage whilst doing still, 50-50 split between heat pumps and solar. So yeah, today we are a fully fledged renewable energy company, left the gas sector behind and any existing plumbing, and yeah, all hands on deck for renewable energy and hitting net zero.
And how would you describe the progression?
The progression's been good. Obviously, like any business owner, it's we don't have somebody at the top telling you where you might have gone wrong or the direction to go in and stuff like that. All your mistakes have been your own mistakes, but you have to learn them. You have to go through it all to come out the other side better and more experienced. But yeah, it's been good. I mean, we went on to renewables when it wasn't as popular, but it seemed, obviously with everything going on, we just hit it lucky really, and we're at the right place at the right time now to further and go bigger as a company. But yeah, it's been a good transition and a good journey. But like any business owner, it's a testing one, character building at the same time.
Absolutely, yeah. So from you and your brother, what team have you got in place now? What's the size of the team, and what do they contribute?
So the company is approximately 15 staff. It consists of 4 directors, which is, as I say, me and brother. And then we've got our sales director, which is James Proctor, and our installation director, which is Tom Foster. So they all bring different aspects to the business. Without them, it wouldn't be as nearly as successful and as big as what we hope. They all bring their the different good attributes. James is fantastic at getting us our jobs in the first place and finding new avenues of business. My brother Ben on the electrical side, and without him, heat pumps don't even run in the first place. And then there's Tom Foster, who handles the quality of work that's going in and make sure that the standard's really really high all the time. So yeah, we're doing really well, and yeah, grateful for them directors. In the office, we've got Lindsay Banks, which is our operations manager, sorry, and she's looking at Elite further into the future, what tenders we can win, what qualifications we can get into, a branch out, not only from the private sector, more public social housing and stuff like that. So yeah,
well, great team effort, basically.
Yeah. We want to keep a nice, relaxed family atmosphere, and yeah, it's good. It's very good.
And what sort of customers are you servicing?
Probably 90% are 95% are private customers at the moment. Hence why we brought Lindsay on board to get us over to the commercial and industrial sector. We at the moment, but we'll never leave the private side. It's what we know and what we do best. And even when we go on to different projects, we're looking at social housing. It'll be in the private sector. It will be in the domestic sector, sorry, as well. But yeah, we're looking at commercial. We do commercial solar at the moment, but just get more of them really.
Yeah. And what would you say differentiates Elite from other providers?
I would say it would be that we've stood the test of time, basically. We've been here, as I say, we've been here doing it since 2012. We've seen many renewable companies come and go in that time. I don't know the reasons why, but yeah, we just keep going, doing the same thing. Consistency breeds reward, and yeah, we've. I think that's what differentiates. We've been there, we've done it, and and hopefully that differentiates us from the competition.
Yeah. And what does the future look like?
The future looks bright, just like the push to net zero and what the government, the new government Labour doing. Renewables in the industry and in the UK looks really, really bright, and we're perfectly positioned to benefit from that. So for us at Elite, yeah, it's really, really exciting times. I don't think we've even seen the start of it yet. I think the industry and us at Elite have just been laying the foundations for what's to come. Thankfully, we've had that practice, let's say, and in the next 5 to 10 to 15 years, it's going to be game time. Yeah, we've got our new offices, we've got our infrastructure, we've got our staff ready to have a good, big, bright future ahead of us.
Right. Sounds great. What challenges will that bring then, do you think?
It's tricky because for the last 10 years, I would say the challenges was getting enough work through the door and making sure we was busy enough and stuff like that to grow. I think the challenges ahead is having that growth and we know the growth is there, but keeping the quality and the standard as what we've all been used to at Elite, and that's what's got us, where we are today. So, I think that's probably any company's real worries, and that is going, how do we keep that niche, that private, that personable quality there whilst growing and having at scale, really. So, but by all means, I'm definitely going to do my best to keep that going.
Yeah, enjoy the challenge. Yeah, definitely. So what have been the learnings along the way for you, James?
The learnings along the way, I suppose, if I'm a time again, is nothing's as bad as it seems. You always go to, Armageddon straight away, and 24 hours later, it's never as bad as it seems. So, yeah, I think if what I know now is just take a step back, read the situation maybe a little bit better, and not react straight away, because things kind of work out and it's never as bad. So yeah, I would say less haste, more speed, really.
Great advice. And James, I wish you all the best. You've got what seems like a very, very positive future ahead. Well done.
Thank you very much.